to another edition of City League. Let's see, audio levels look good. The streaming's on. I think it's all okay. We'll see. I don't know. We had a bunch of mess ups yesterday. Wouldn't be surprised if we have some more today. Primary goal, not crashing the broadcasting software during the stream. Fingers crossed. We'll see. qTour number 3. Let's take a look at leaderboards if we have those. We do. Oh, hey, there we are. Standings. Most of these, all these 5 actually are playing here today. Don, GR, Neiman, Mike, and Robert. In fact, coming up right now, the first match is going to be between the 1 and 4 here, Don Mojica and Mike Gilligan. In reverse order, Mike Gilligan and Don Mojica. We see there, these players have, we've gotten some photos set up for them. How fresh is this? The locations, the names. This is their performance so far for the Quarantine Tour. Let's see the ranks, records there. Don, lossless, 7-0 record there with 2 tournament victories under his belt. Fantastic stuff. Great numbers all around, but Mike is certainly known to kick it on when he needs to and is more than capable of throwing some numbers that look a lot like that. Let's bring it up to the dual boards here. The players have already corked and should be ready. If they're ready, guys, go ahead and shoot them well. It's game on.
All right, shoot well, Don.
Hey, shoot well, bud.
And I'll bring their audio up here for me. All right, we should be underway here.
Holy Jesus, 23.
If I've done all this correctly, which I think I have, brilliant. Ooh, there is one change. So as you might notice, I work through a lot of different kind of scene settings here for the different tours and different broadcasts I do. Different sizes and framings and color palettes and everything.
81.
I realize here is this scoreboard is a little bit out of date. And if we can just shave off 20 pixels of height here, should be looking a little bit nicer.
140.
A little bit nicer, not unlike that ton 40 that Don just threw in on his second visit of the match of the day of the tournament. I don't see. Do I have a bracket screen?
81.
There's a chance I do. Let me see if I can bring that up for y'all to show you what we're working with here today.
41.
$85.
$41.
Let's see if we can see this thing. Yeah, a little bit.
$22.
There we go. So here's the bracket for the day. You can check out what to expect there. So GR sitting there waiting for Josh and Neiman with that bye in the second round. Adrian similarly waiting for the winner of this match. And then Pat and Shane straight through with that bye. Similarly, Robert and Lori straight through with their bye. So Robert and Lori are getting started. Pat and Shane might be sitting tight for their match. No reason to get that thing started, as they'll be waiting for the winners of 2 matches before the winner of that one will be able to play their next one.
95.
So up to the players here, kind of what pace they want to set if they get those buys. They're welcome to start off right away, or if they would prefer to wait until the first round matches complete, they're welcome to do that
74.
as well. In a number of ways here with qTour, you can go your own way. You're encouraged to go your own way in all but the checkouts. So early hold opportunity here for Mike. Can you use that marker? The answer is no. 108 opportunity here for Don, who most assuredly is not going for 16s. Okay, I mean, it's the next best thing, I guess. And if you hit it, then more power to you. 51 remaining here. Could be 19s, could be 11s. It's 11s for double 20. Oh,
Oh,
ooh, that was a very, very fresh look at a 108
20
for
left.
Adon, leaving himself on 20. Pressure on this double 18.
88.
Mike threw 3 decent enough darts at it. Well, threw decent darts. They weren't decent enough, obviously, as he is coming back. Could that be a marker for double 9?
18.
Negative. 6 darts there. Missed from 36 and in for Mike. Adon to punish here for an opening break. That was not the best look. That was even worse. Double 7.
Bust.
Was the single 19. Better than the single 7 there if you're Adon. Gilligan, he's missed 6 at it. 7.
Second dart. Good, yeah.
Good shot.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Cheers. Oh. Hold on a second.
Looks like Adon just didn't put in the no score there, potentially.
Okay.
Whatever it is, Gilligan with a leg. That's all that matters here.
All good.
1-0, opening hold of throw. So match hasn't started yet, but if it never starts, then Mike wins by
36.
default, having won the bull.
$45.
$60.
$45.
$24. Come on.
Let's check in with around the tournament here.
26.
So looks like no one else with a leg under their belt. Is that right? I thought I just refreshed this. That is correct. No one threw
Throw
their
your
first leg yet,
darts
but this
straight
match,
up.
which is
Come
interesting
on.
because this is the one that would have taken
26.
the longest to get going
Come on. You can do better.
with the streaming ramp up. But one of these days, I'll have more live looks around the tournament built into the
60.
broadcasting template here. But today is just not that day. But as I've been saying, very, very excited to get back in the saddle here, back in the booth for this
26.
2021 season. Getting very excited with the Quarantine League playoffs coming up this coming week, the Bang Average League Judgment Weekend playoffs,
43.
and then more qTour, and then of course the start of the Spring Quarantine League season, which if you're interested in getting involved with, would love to have more players. Obviously, you can always get involved in the Quarantine Tour. No
66.
commitment there week to week. The Quarantine League starts up again around the middle or end of March here. So we're always taking sign-ups. We'll have at least 3 divisions. Wouldn't be surprised if we expand to 4
$85.
in divisions A through D, broken out by skill. Both of these players played in the A division this season. Don will be playing in the
81.
playoffs. And Mike was relegated down to the B division after a, by his own standards, disappointing performance throughout the season. But plenty of time to recoup in
40.
B. But like me, Mike, very much a in-person player. We are not the biggest fans of the online environment, despite the fact that we're, running this stuff online. Ooh, terrible third dart from, what was it? It was 170, 159. Okay, yeah, I guess that wasn't so dangerous.
95.
And looks like there at the bottom half of the draw, Robert Tanaka has taken the first leg there off of Laurie Malik. That a quarterfinal match. Double 18. Oh, I think that was just inside.
Ooh.
Don just barely missing
91.
inside on the double 20 on the 108 in the first leg. Just barely missing inside on the double 18 in the second leg. Goodness gracious. Oh, the 12 on the floor. No look at tops here for
22.
Gilligan at Don. 3 clear at 18. Right off the bat. Had 3. Needed 1. Hold. Game has yet to begin.
$140.
Rather emphatic opening for Gilligan there with the throw. On the throw with the darts.
30.
So in personal news, we're all freaking out here in Austin, Texas. Central Texas at large. Almost all of Texas, which
26.
is large. We are having well below freezing temperatures here pretty much all week. A low of like 8 degrees or something Monday morning. It's so bad, I'm actually going to go out
81.
tonight to the water main where the city water comes into our house. And I'm closing the valve. I'm shutting off water in our house. I'm draining the whole system.
60.
That's how freaked out I am about some of this freeze. And we even just replaced a bunch of galvanized, like old steel plumbing with some super expandable PEX, but I don't know. I don't trust it.
60.
I don't trust it.
$43.
So if you were tuning into City League yesterday, you might remember Adon from such checkouts as
81.
What was it? 18, 14, 50 for the would-be 72, but was actually an 82, if I'm recalling that one correctly.
95.
If you were watching City League 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, you might remember Mike Gilligan from such busts as 171. 60, 60, 51 remaining, 1 in 19 to set up 32. That's why I don't go 19s from 51. Because you know that'll be the one time you find the trouble. It's like it's just a guarantee. Always exciting stuff here in City League. You never know what you're going to get.
47.
As I tweeted yesterday after the streams, we laughed, we cried. There was bad math. There was a lot more bad math. There was so much bad math.
45.
And I was a bit surprised to see that the math wasn't a uniquely American thing. We had our good friends from the UK playing some bang average matches. Bullseye here for Mike. Ooh, a little bit outside, but good
65.
effort. And even the Europeans, who I just assume everyone is kind of born with a dart in their hand, even the Europeans really giving me a conniption. Ooh, terrible. From 104, Adon
Shoot.
not going triple 18s to try to leave the bullseye.
54.
Oh, be math aware. Or not. It's going to be 9 for double 8 here from Mike.
Second dart.
And it's going to be 25 and 2 darts. Nice little 23 dart leg there for Gilligan. Solid pace of this one. I love it. I think the players are in a good vibe too. They seem to be really grooving along here. Some flyers, some kind of slipping darts. Too much bad decision making, but overall pretty good. Where are we at here with those counts? All right,
45.
getting better, getting better. 29, 28, 23 for their efforts here. What does that yield in the stats? Not bad. Not bad at all. My goodness, just
43.
barely anything between these players. This is definitely fixing to be a match that could go 7 holes a throw with Gilligan emerging victorious.
95.
And Don putting in good work here on his throw.
30.
$76.
60.
45.
60.
100.
55.
40.
All right, so Don looking to take this potentially on his 7th visit here. But again, we just be another hole to
100.
throw. Congraw showing up in the chat.
Good shot.
What's up, Congraw? As I'm trying to scramble to get this best of number back on, but I honestly forgot the URL for it. I forgot how to configure this, so I don't know what to do about it.
44.
That little blank box above cityleaguedarts.com should show best of 7. And as I explained earlier, kind of scrambling between all these advanced streaming setups. But I'll get it all
Damn it.
smoothed out before the spring season. That's really what's
13.
going to be super duper 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 fun. Also adding at least one more broadcaster, if not several, to the booth. Tops here for Adon for another hole to throw, the 4th consecutive. Can he move it down? He certainly can move it down.
36.
Certainly can move it down.
Come on. 40.
Oh, I remember what the URL is. No, inside there, double 5. Oof.
10.
20 tops. Gilligan, we saw him attempt it twice, sink it once in his last quarantine league match. One more. Oh, I was ready to rip my
70.
headphones off and just scream out into everyone how beautiful Mike Gilligan is. Oh, gives me the chills. Love that man.
Dark.
And Adon punishes. Oh, well, that just means that Gilligan will get another look at 100 this match and will convert the 20-40-40. It's basically a guarantee. We can get
125.
Jesse Hopper in some of these tournaments too. I mean, he's the kind of dude who goes 57 tops from 137 and sweats it. I'll talk about someone after my own heart. That's what we're talking about. Hey, match length. It's a thing. I can show it to you. I have that advanced capability.
41.
Three.
So another personal news, I spent about an hour this morning trying to help out a friend's house and plumbing situation. He left town for a couple of weeks. Did not know that the
43.
fridge was going to hit the fan. So I was over at his house trying to find his water main shut off and doing a drip on his faucets, and the outside spigots are already frozen shut. I'm concerned those are already going to bust pretty bad.
22.
But we are just not prepared for that here in Central Texas. So looking for a 145 here, Gilligan.
$45.
$26.
The advantage this leg goes well beyond the darts here for Mike. Don, 122 back after the equal number of
Damn it.
throws.
29.
Not a good spot to be in if you're on hold through half the match against the
Are you
darts.
freaking serious, man? I hate this. 30.
There's something. I don't know if Don is just. There's something kind of locally that's just kind of tripping him out, or if just it's like the mechanic. If it's just in his head. Something, I think, frustrating him there on the right side of the board. Beyond just the outcome.
77.
A little better.
81.
At least 6, if not 9 here from 141. It'll have to be at least 4. It'll have to be at least 5.
41.
Well, what did I say? I told you. I told you we were going to have another ton luck for Gilligan. 20. Tops. Tops.
55.
20. 20. 20. Tops. My head is on the headphones.
God bless it. 60.
Oh. Well, Mike, I think getting even more antsy in his pantsy than I was for that throw.
Where you going?
Well, hell of a second
Where
dart for
are
a
you
Don there.
going?
Did some good work.
85. Oh,
Well, Mike, you always make the first one pretty darn easy, so just like all the other times, you just need to hit 140, and no! Double 10 for the recovery is way outside. A chance here for Don, who has missed a dart at 108, has missed a dart at 109. Will he have a dart at 118? He'll need a treble there to leave double 19. I think he has done it. Couple of 19s.
30.
If history repeats, he will be just high, just inside onto the single. Nope, it repeats in a different way. Will leave himself on 38. Gilligan here has got a hold. That was the chance for Don. That was the chance to start the match with a break. He needed it against the darts. Insane. It's disgusting against the darts. Don has had darts at 108, 109, and 118. I mean, it's just, that's incredible. That is outrageous. And then he's been punished, I'm pretty sure. So this might be the first time he's coming back at it. Interesting. So here, I don't know if I split or not. If he goes 6'10", I definitely wouldn't mind. Okay, 6'10", 2, or maybe one of the two for double 18. We have seen him target double 18 before. And it's just going to be 20. Not good darts. Not good darts. Honestly, no. All three of those are pretty bad. I hate that if you split it, you go 6'10", you don't go 2 there. I think that is ill-advised.
Bust.
Oh boy, it's one of those. One of those. Double 9 way inside. Double 4 now. Just outside. Better look. Dialed it in there, and the setup 1 was dead in the center. Might be a little too late here. I mean, whenever Mike goes up for double 10, I fancy him to hit it. At the same time, he's been known to miss a slew of them.
Come on.
Double 5 again.
15.
At this point, Gilligan almost wishing for Don to get this break just so they can move on. I think this is only boding poorly for the future here. That could be a little bit of a mental tilt there for Gilligan. We'll see how he responds. Don potentially fueled with motivation here, picking up that break now with the advantage in the match for the first time. How will this round out? Let's take a look at our bracket as well, if I can pull that bad boy up. So we see Tanaka there with a 2-1 lead over Lori. Looks like Repat and Helmsol
68.
just getting going on the top of our bracket. And Neiman potentially working his way to a shutout there against Josh in the bottom part. Again, GR waiting for the winner of that.
26.
Which I believe will be our next match on the broadcast. So the winner of Neiman and Josh
85.
going to go up against GR next up here on City League Darts YouTube.
$41.
$60.
$55.
$41.
All right, pardon the silence, just
26.
getting these players for the next match ready in GR and Neiman. Yeah, Congress was saying going straight for 38 has cost him a bunch of legs. I totally, I understand that. Definitely down with the split on 38.
15.
But good lord, don't split the 2. 610 on 38. Cool.
All right.
$45.
All right, it looks like Neiman has, in fact, gone through there. Shooting a 52 average, though his opponent, despite the whitewash, Josh Wynn, putting up really good numbers there. 56 first 9 average, 51 overall average. Really good stuff from Josh there. So they had one leg that was a bit of a slip, but Neiman in there with a
62.
darter. Ooh, and Neiman with 151 checkout in leg 3. Holy moly! All right, Neiman's ready for a fight here. I'm ready to broadcast that one. We'll see if we have. We'll see if this is the last leg in this match, or if we're going to go the distance
45.
here.
Oh my God. 53.
Mike with a very temporary brain fart there. You can kind of hear almost like the frustration in his voice, like he should be Rain Manning those numbers. Every now and then, though, we have the slip, but Gilligan, very much the kind of person you would be happy to have chalking your match in a tournament.
99.
12s here for 18s. I think it's 13 for Bullseye here. Now it's 11 to set up tops if he gets another chance at it. Oh, and low on the 11 into the 8, so 43
29.
will be remaining. Adon with a very, very doable 74. Is it 18s or 14s? Or 9s? I mean, honestly, who knows? 63, so 13s.
$30.
We might be pushing to a last leg here.
$42.
Oh,
Double 16 to stay alive for a chance to advance here. Gilligan. Just outside. Could be a really good marker, though. Oh, at least it wasn't in the way. There was
27.
certainly plenty of room in that 16 bed. Adon now, can he close it out? Going break hold for the win after 4 consecutive holds of throw in the match. I think he just did it. No? Wow.
16.
16 scored. To stay alive here, double 8.
Oh my God. Bust.
Yikes with that second. Finish
Shit.
line nerves. Double 2 for Don. No.
Come on, dude.
Second really sloppy leg we're having here. Taking his time, not rushing it. A little bit outside. Could be a marker again.
Second dart.
Going the distance here. Looks like
Good
GR
job.
and Neiman will have to wait a little bit for this match to finish. We're going to an LLD. You'll love to see it. High quality stuff here. Actually, the quality's dipped a little bit, so I don't know. Decent enough, though. It's exciting for me to watch. Definitely slipping
43.
for these players trying to get over the line. Scott and Testy, really surprising. There's only been 2 legs thrown under 30 darts here.
92.
Only 1 leg taken out in fewer than 10 visits to the Aki. Very surprising from both these players. And I would think by now they wouldn't be suffering so bad from stream jitters. Both players with, Mike especially, but Adon as
60.
well, with a decent number of streams under their belt. Ooh, nice ton there from Adon.
100. Taking
Taking the darts away here in this final leg. So let's take a look at that bracket one more time. So
81.
Oh, nope, that bracket's not updated. Let's fix that, shall we? Maybe that'll take care of it.
41.
Yep. So we see there, Lori coming back to tie it up against Robert there. They're 2 apiece. Meanwhile, Shane Helm up early, 2-0 against Grismore.
26.
Adrian waiting for the winner of this one. Might be even tuned in right now. Who knows? And then GR and Neiman waiting for me to give them a call following the conclusion of this one. And that will be the next match
85.
on this stream. Hopefully it's this stream. Hopefully it doesn't all crash on us during the transition. But I promise nothing.
125.
Good shot.
Matt Crescent, if you're listening, you asked something. Let's see, let me go back to the text messages. What did you say? Something about the audio. Probably just something about making sure
57.
my microphone was on. Yep, I promise nothing. You're not the boss of me. Wow.
What is that?
137
Shoot,
from Adrian. Really good stuff. There's also a
137.
easier than a calculator available via the assist tab on Darts Atlas. If you're scoring, there's the little assist button that brings you a keypad that shows 1 through 20, 25, and 50. And you just punch those numbers for whatever you hit. You hit 3 18s, you hit 18 3 times. It's just going to add it up.
81.
Pressure from Mike. 6-10 split for a Don, but who knows? Well, works out in the end. Double 16 for the match. Oh, gets it. Clinical. Wow, 17 darter to take it down. Woo! Good stuff there from both those guys. In the end, it's a Don getting over the line. Real exciting at the end. The quality faltered a little bit. But overall, that was super duper fun. Not sure why the first 9 aren't showing there. I mean, it's probably because of something I did wrong. Let's be honest. Let me bring up the booth here. All right, so I'm going to take a few minutes to get this next match going. Fingers crossed the stream doesn't freeze. Actually, you know what? I can make that test right now. Let's go ahead. So I built this custom OBS plugin where I just need to paste in, boop, a new match ID, and that should be it. So let's see if these screens are now prepared. So with the preview, awesome. We got GR and Neiman coming up there. We have their scoreboard up here. We do. No, we see the players having a little chat. That's nice. Bracket. What are we looking at here? All right. I'm going to put some music on. I don't think I have a resuming soon. What should we do? Let's just go to the... Well, leave it on here. I'll put some music up for y'all. And we'll be back soon. All right, we're back here with another match here. We're in the quarterfinals of qTour number 3. Standings, they don't matter so much right now. Let's go to the match preview here. We got Neiman Hasida out of Haifa, Israel, GR Werner out of San Antonio, Texas. Third and second, so you can expect some fireworks here. We see good numbers here. Kind of around 60 average overall, pushing 65, 70 on the first 9. Bunch of power scoring. I think lots of stuff to be really excited about for this match. Didn't see it on stream, but in the recap, if you look there, Neiman took out 151 last match against Josh Wen to get through to this next round. So really good stuff there in that 4-0 victory. GR just sitting on a bye, has not played yet. This will be his first one. The players have already corked. Their cameras are looking fantastic. Players, if you're ready, shooting well. Game on.
Yeah, okay. All the best, mate. Good luck.
Neiman.
Okay.
Now where we go?
Yeah.
$100.
Yeah. Good shot. Good start. Yeah.
As always, with the cordial darts, I hate it. I'll never like it. Oh, GR, you open with 100? Screw you. Screw you, bro. You think you're hot stuff?
$11.
Well, if there's a time to open up with an 11, it's in the opening leg against the darts. All the time in the world here for Neiman.
100.
Good shot.
And then again, if your opponent just starts going tons down the board, maybe that'll make you think twice about how casual
81.
a position you're in. That 81 there. Good. I did think that third dart caught that treble. So you got to figure with this opening, Neiman just kind of focusing on getting some rhythm here.
60.
Won't be much lost. Kongrok congratulating me on a successful transition. Thank you very much. I think I don't know. There's a button in the OBS script option to like execute the change, but the same function also like reads for changes in this text field.
16.
So I think by like hitting that button, I messed stuff up. I messed stuff up yesterday. So this time I just pasted the ID in and didn't hit the button. Everything
81.
was gravy. A GR on 160 after 4 visits to the Aki. Not bad.
$81.
Wow.
100.
Playing for keeps here today, GR. Oh my goodness. He has no time for any low-scoring trivialities here. What a start. Ton, 60, 81,
28.
ton. Okay. How about a bang, 17 dart opening leg? Bang, bang. Bang, fizzle.
Just missed. 20.
But he will come back with 3 darts at least for the tops.
$100.
Ooh. Ooh! Yikes. I think a fortunate miss to leave
20.
8.
32.
But yikes, Neiman here potentially smelling a chance
Oh, good.
if GR is going to suffer some check down woes.
Why is 0 going?
Oh, 28 again.
Hey, Neiman, did you get the 32 that I hit?
Yeah.
I don't know. So what do I got left? I do
Yeah.
got 8 left, though. So you have an additional 32 off your score.
Yeah, I thought that might have gotten a little weird there.
No. No. What happened?
Something's weird there because I got a 0 and I hit a
Okay.
32. All right, well, let me take a shot at the
No,
double.
no, Aiden required. No, Aiden.
It has the correct
The 8 is
score,
right on GR.
I think.
GR, I don't think you ever busted, right?
Yeah. No, I never
So-
busted. I should 30. I should have a. Yeah, I mean the 8's right. I don't know. The calculations aren't right, but let me just shoot at the double 4.
Okay.
No.
So hopefully GR just takes us out. If you're watching in the chat and can tell us what happened there, that would be good. I wasn't paying enough attention to those throws. I thought I saw something double transition, but it shows GR with the darts here.
I got a bust. I don't know. This seems. Yeah.
My required 18. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
So after the ton score, Neiman, we're trying to figure out.
I think he scored the 28, and then he got my 32 as well. Which
No. Okay. I understand. No 100. Just 28. Really? Yeah.
yeah. And that
Okay.
32, I don't know if that 32 subtracted off a Neiman's score or it's
Yeah.
subtracted off my score because my score is right, but it's blank. So actually, Neiman has 112, right?
One more. Yeah. One moment. Yeah. 20. Yeah. Last row. 28. My draw 18s. No 100. Just 28. Right?
He didn't get rid of that 32. He has 112 left. The 32 should be on my side, and I think 8 is correct.
No. Yeah. Не понимаю, как это сделать. Спасибо, это. Как исправить? Как исправить? Я не знаю.
Hello, Matt. Hi, my name is Kaya. I'm Neyman's wife. He needs help, so I'm talking.
Yeah, that looks correct. Yeah, that's correct.
So wondered how to change 100 key because
Are we good?
is his score now 112 is correct now?
Yeah, good. Go.
Okay. Okay,
Go.
sorry.
You're up.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Always fun.
75. Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Hopefully that didn't put GR off too much.
No 75.
And take out this double four.
54, 57, 57. Yeah, 75. Mm-hmm.
First start.
All right, there we go. Oh, the math. Just forget the math. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. Oh my gosh, a painful leg. So GR with the opening hold, and hopefully the pace will smooth out from there. Let's do a little bracket check-in, shall we? Will this refresh for us? It will. Hello. All right. Well, Shave and Repat still going at it.
81.
Adrian and Adon still looking to get started there, looks like. And Robert and Lori push into a last leg decider there. The bottom of our bracket.
$16.
Uh, 65, 68.
Congra in the chat saying, earlier he was saying, I'll watch some City League Darts to relax. 30 minutes later, stressed breathing. Brother, I hear ya. I hear ya.
What is
Trying to like take nibbles of lunch here in between throws and troubleshooting too. But hey, the math hasn't been that bad yet, so that's nice.
41.
$41.
Come on. 35, 38.
$24.
$65, 66.
$100.
I'm getting that. 41.
Uh, 152 won't go for Neiman, but it doesn't need to.
16.
Wasn't sure if that would be a ton there. Third dart looked pretty good, but not good enough. I was going
100.
to say a 60 would be okay for GR there. 100's much better, though. So we have a double-double opportunity here. If Neiman goes 20 first start, could go 18s, 18s. Ooh, I think that's a trouble for double 16.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
bang,
$7.
bang.
Nice hit.
Incredible 92
Yeah,
checkout
nice.
there from Neiman. 151 last match. A 2-dart 92 here for 24 dart, 23 darts, 23 dart. hold a throw. Good stuff. Let's see how these players are shooting. Decent, decent, decent.
55.
Just through 2 legs. That's pretty decent power scoring. Holds of 25 and 23 darts. That is a decent standard here for sure.
41.
What the heck? 55.
Ah, 41.
Come on.
Poorly timed slip there from GR. Potentially opening the door for Neiman to take the advantage, take the darts away in this leg. Neiman's going to have to get a break at some point to win this match here.
99.
And just as I was about to say, Neiman's taking the advantage. GR throws in a treble 20 with his first dart.
100.
Completes it with a ton, so real close between these two players here this leg. This is going to be a good fight in leg 3.
$100.
Going to be a good fight in leg 3.
60.
$60.
$41.
Ah, 81.
$40.
No. 29, 31.
Uh, 54, 74. 25 left. What the fuck? 94. Is it 99? Sorry.
99, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
$16.
boss.
Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Uh, 24. Yeah.
Second dart.
Okay. $16.
41.
$100.
Well, I've been talking this whole time, not realizing I was hard muted on my mic, so...
43.
Oh, not this whole time, but yeah, some of the time. Anyway, I was saying some incredibly insightful stuff. It was insightful about life, about the darts. But you missed it, and I can never repeat it again. But I think these so I was saying that those averages I do expect to get a
41.
little bit higher throughout the match. I think both these players might be still acclimating to the stream experience, kind of having a third party on the call, just that awareness and the match setup and stuff.
23.
So extra surprised to see those first nines below 60, especially because I feel like they've been throwing good stuff. I guess it's just been inconsistent, kind of leg to leg, some streakiness, especially in the first nine, keeping those down. But the power scoring is certainly well and alive here in this match.
94.
$85.
Uh, 82.
Good position for Neiman here. 1, 2, 4 through 5 visits.
81.
No pressure for the bullseye shot if he gets it, but I don't know. You always love good showmen, right? You certainly want him to try to take it. So Neiman doing some good board management. Hit the first 20, left 104. Knew his opponent was not going to finish. Said, "Listen, I don't need to risk the bullseye shot. There's no advantage to trying to take that and missing it and leaving yourself on some other bogey. Just wanted to try to set up the double clean." So 19's here first start. Set up either 22 or 59. So 22 it's going to be. Double 11 here. 2 darts to do it. That might be a blocker more than it is a marker. I think it was a blocker.
57.
I think Neiman was forced below. I don't know. I can't tell from that angle. It just seems like it was severely pointing inward. Carl asking if a life-changing speech was given while muted. Was it given
Doesn't matter.
at
Sure.
all? It's too early in the day for me to be confronting such existential questions as those. Way inside on the double 11 attempt. 3 to set up double 4. Whew, just finds the single 3. Double 4 now. No, did well not to
14.
bust or miss inside, so Neiman will be not thrilled, but not terribly disappointed to come back at double 4.
70, 60, 80, 98.
GR did indeed find that treble 20 with the third. So we'll see if that's too little too late, though. Double 4 here for Neiman. 3 clear. Figure he's going to start outside and try to work it in. Oh, no. Just busts in the double 13 straight off. Tops is high.
20, 38.
Double 4 here for the hold for Neiman. That was a big opportunity for GR. With the darts, he doesn't need the break, but he certainly wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, check.
There it is. All right. Couple of holds. Now,
100.
really surprised we're still in just this 50s area.
Shot.
But good job for these players to stay that tight between the first 9 and the overall average. Not too much slippage on the doubles. Then again, a little bit of slippage on the doubles. A little bit more than they would like to see, but not so much as to ruin the numbers here.
45.
Seven, 59.
Let's see how everyone's doing throughout the rest of the tournament here. So Adrian and Adon splitting it so far through 2. And Lori and Shane still waiting for the winners here.
16.
Forty.
$83.
$39. 38.
All right, so just giving Shane Helm the heads up that his will be the next match broadcast, as he's waiting for the winner of Adon Mujica and Adrian Moreno to round out that top half of the bracket. Meanwhile, Lori Malik waiting for the winner here.
43.
$70.
Mhm. $16.
He did a ton there to get into range all around it, all around that treble 20 bed for Neiman, but just not able to find it.
What the heck?
Looks like that'll be a 154 left for GR there from his effort.
32.
Oh, treble 1, not a single one. GR in range first, but Neiman not far behind and could take the advantage here, but will need a ton to do it. I don't know what to make of that one.
20.
Ooh, nothing good. Treble 1 with that second dart. And I think the 152 might be on. can't tell if that's 40 or 80 scored or 35 scored with the first two. I'm going to say 80, 72 left. Treble 16 or treble 12 to target. Okay, so it was 80 and then 1292 scored there
92.
for GR. Neiman with a bunch of pressure to apply some pressure from way downtown.
What in?
Yikes, GR. A little bit too bust paranoid, as if there is such a thing. Me of all people.
40.
Ha! If I had a nickel for every time I had 60 and just plopped in a treble like a friggin' jerk off. I hate myself.
$26.
Needs to be said again. I'm going to call out these players for their camera and audio stability. It just if either one of them were to ask me, hey Matt, how can I improve my setup for your streams? I would say throw 70s every time you play, and that's about it. Oh, GR. Wrong direction, wrong correction with the third one there. Can't pull the Peter Wright. Can't pull the Iceman. 16 for tops. For the 116, it's on. And
Yeah,
it's in
check.
the 116
No
for
doubt.
Neiman. The 151 in the
Man.
first match. The 116 in the second one. Oh, you love the big finishes. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, merciless. GR had 60 there, couldn't convert it. Punishing 116 checkout from Neiman. The boy's here to play. What can you say? You know what you would say. Actually, she might be cooking some food. So, won't Shelby beer it? But I don't know. Should I just wait for the next one? I do have 2 more
140.
matches left to cast.
Mhm.
Maybe I should wait. I will wait until the transition for the Shelby beer. So GR responding really well to the pressure of the match here. Now down a break,
94.
but opens up with a 140 against the darts. That is a dude who knows his timing.
58.
Conger on the chat saying, nice out. Ooh, it was indeed. So nice. So nice. Especially given the context and the situation. Just beautiful. Just
85.
beautiful. No surprise. No surprise from these players putting up this sort of fight.
$41.
Well, what's it going to be? Is Neiman going to get over here, get over the line in the 6th leg, or is GR going to push it to a
78.
last leg decider? Is he going to go 18s, or is he going to break my heart?
$140.
You know, I can't condone it. I can't support it. I can't support throwing the dart that will leave you on 162. When a different dart will leave you on 164, especially under the circumstances here in the context of this match. Just can't afford a bogey leave there at that position. But despite how angry the whole situation might make me,
What the heck? Oh, never mind. I love him. He's a man.
well, maybe that's just karma coming back. But despite how angry that might make me, the board, the scoreboard, the tournament cares not for the path. Only thing that matters is who gets to 0 first. I think that's 74 remaining for Neiman here. It was. 63 will be what he has left
91.
if he comes back. GR. It's on. 11 for tops or 19 for 16s. And he misses the big number. I think that's an 8. He'll need a 3. He sets up 40. The pressure's on the 63.
71.
But GR, tragic lack of a double opportunity after finding the 60 with his first start there from 111. You hate to see it unless it was preceded by a dart at 20s from 182, in which case, you know, that's the game. 17 for tops here. Double 20 for the match to advance to the semifinal of qTour number 3.
Yeah.
It's going to go. Wow.
Yeah, nice hit. Nice game.
The punishing doubling, outrageous. I mean,
All best.
the score line
Yeah,
definitely
thank you very
deceives the
much.
quality of the
Yeah.
match here.
Okay, it's
Pull up. Well, missing my
thank you.
screen. There we go
Good
for the
luck in
summary.
the future game. Yeah.
Wow, really incredible stuff from these players. Wait, nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Here's the summary. There we go. Wow, look at that. Well, I was wrong about the prediction. Did not hit the 60s. Darn close from Neiman there on the left side, but not quite there. But just really good numbers here. I mean, almost comparable power shooting from both these players. The doubling was clinical enough, as kind of evidenced by that disparity or lack of disparity between the overall average and the first 9. I mean, look at that. You're going to be hard pressed to find some numbers as close as those are, especially on both sides of the board. Absolutely fantastic stuff from both these players. We're going to take a little break here, and I think we do have a good bit of time. Actually, let's take a look at this bracket and see what's going on with these players. So next up is going to be Shame Helm going up against the winner of Moreno and Mojica there in that second match here in the quarterfinal area. So we have a little bit of time to wait until that one finishes up. So I'm going to put some hold music on here and wait for that one to finish up. Maybe I'll kind of bring up the scoreboard for that one too if I feel so motivated. But we'll be back here in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes time, 15 minutes time, whatever it takes for that Moreno Mojica match to wrap up. We'll be back with more live darts on City League. Stay tuned. Let's see, what am I going to do here? Well, I'll just bring up the booth so y'all can see me doing all the changes in action here. So first, we'll bring you some music. There comes. Oop. There we go. Alright, so cool music. I'm going to switch to the next match with that one all done up. Everyone, fingers crossed for another seamless transition. Let's see if that works. Let's check out the match. Okay, I think we're good. We'll be back soon. Cheers. All right, here we go. Second to last match of the stream so far. We're in the semifinals. One is already underway between Neiman Hasida and Lori Malik. We have got the top of the bracket coming up for you all. Nice fiery matchup we got between Shane Helm and Adon Mojica. You see the match preview. You've seen it here. We'll bring it up one more time here so we see Shane in fifth here. These are current latest and greatest as of their most recent matches. Adon 9-0, still undefeated here. 2 wins today so far. Trying to make his way to his third consecutive final and get his third consecutive victory here in qTour. The players have already corked. Got the boards up. It's all looking beautiful. I think we're ready to get this underway. Guys, if you're ready, shoot 'em well. Game on.
Yep, shoot 'em well.
Oh, buddy. $26.
Not the start Adon wanted. Ooh.
1, 2,
I
5.
thought that was a couple troubles there from Shane to get it started. Holy moly, that'll play. That'll play really nice.
$45.
So Congra with a John Cena joke, or John Cena impression. So I know who John is. I don't know the joke about him not being
100.
visible or something. Uh-oh, and we have our first board crop
30.
flutter of the day. Nothing a little retrim can't handle, of
60.
course.
$41.
Oh, apparently John Cena's catchphrase used to be, "You can't see me." Well,
60.
so what you see there with those player photos is the kind of precursor, little baby implementation of some photo handling, part of a
26.
broader kind of media asset integration for broadcasters. So the intention is that eventually, kind of by the summertime or so, players will be back to uploading profile photos through Darts Atlas, which is a feature that was in there originally, but then I took out for a
41.
number of different reasons. So you'll upload a profile photo there. Darts Atlas will automatically do some generate the photo without the background, so it'll crop the body out like what you saw with that Adon photo. Runs through a service that just strips that stuff out and returns that transparent background. So broadcasters will be able to pull up when they
45.
switch the match, the scoreboard and stuff, like the OBS plugin I've mentioned. You enter the new match code. Player photos will come up. We're also going to integrate player videos where the players will record a video of themselves just saying their name and where they're from
40.
so that broadcasters can learn how to pronounce it. You can imagine how much less stress maybe there would have been in the Sky Sports booths during the Grand Slam. Or wait, what was it? The match? What did Jose win? Anyway, whatever. How do you pronounce JDS's name?
54.
I'm still not completely sure about that. One of the Mensor went way inside here, double 7 now to clean it up for Shane, and it's not going to go, and it just busts it. Looks like that was intentional. So Don here with a chance for a hold. That would have been a big break for Shane.
Where are you going?
Oh, wow, and I'm missing the scores. Even Congra on the chat calling out. We got to a 168 versus a 169 here on the check down.
Third dart.
Wow! That time finding the proper 70 with a bullseye finish for Adon. 119.50 equals 70 on the double. Don't you love the smell of doubles in the morning?
91.
Good
Good
cover shot
shot.
there, finding that triple
Thanks.
17 with his third from Shane. Proper punished last leg.
Yeah. 41.
Had a huge opportunity for an opening break a throw there from 28, unable to convert, and then Adon punishes with the
81.
recovery 70 on the bullseye.
Forty. 45.
Gongra in the chat remembering that bullseye finish that wasn't the other day. Say nice bull finish. This one counts this time too. Hey, what about that?
87.
Well, decent thinking to switch down to 19s. It wouldn't have mattered, practically speaking, that it was the difference between 179 and 180,
60.
not 69 and 70. But still, always got to love shaving off the 0.
Forty-three.
40.
Shane, got to go the 19s earlier, homie. You don't want to set up that 97. You want to set up the 99. What do I know?
121.
Just some punk who's going to get relegated to a B division
Thanks,
this season, I'm sure. 140 for Shane. Not this time, but there will be a next time.
Good Lord. 23.
Well, there will need to be a next time. Again.
60.
So there, I think there's a case to be made for switching down to 19s for the third dart to leave 135. So you can have that 25 attempt for the first dart, unless you really fancy 54 tops.
85.
But unless that's the plan for 134, I gotta think that 135 is a slightly more advantageous leave. What?
94.
Did you mean to go 114 for 20? I don't understand 17s. Oh, 102 does leave 30.
14, 23.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, 102 leaves 30. Okay. So it was a 102 play. I was doing the math wrong there. Yeah, I like 17s from 142 as well. 51, 51. Tops. And that 10 is outside.
Come on, dude. 20.
A couple 10s outside. Chance for Shane here. It's going to need this. Ooh, that's a bust for the first start. Adon here to put some blood in the water with a break in Shane's first throw. Not with the first, not with the second.
And
No, I guess not with his first two, with one outside of our viewport.
What the?
Oh, is that an 18?
Love
It
18s, I
is
guess.
an 18 there. Shane, just so many looks at a double that aren't happening at Don. Double 5, not even close. I think that's a single one to leave double 2.
third
And
dart.
yep, I thought that found the nick in the corner there. That angle came in awfully close to the double 15, but found that back corner of the 2.
Thank you, man.
And Adon draws first blood. 2-0 with the darts. Good position to be in if you're trying to rack up your third consecutive
43.
championship here on the qTour. Meanwhile, our other semifinal was wrapped up in short order. Looks like Neiman really turning on the Jets here. Wow, that was the numbers we were hoping to see last match. Neiman in his semifinal match against Laurie Malik shoots a 69.1 average with a 72.5 first nine. No huge crazy checkouts to speak of. 19, 32, 6, and 10, but oh my goodness. 16 darter in leg 4 to take it out, going ton 99, 92, ton 22, 78,
77.
and then 10 with his first start
Good shot.
in his 6th visit. Wow. So, if that's any indication of what's to come,
45.
then we might have a new champion on the qTour this season. That's what if. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Decent enough there, but wow, Shane, there you see the scoring is there. He's not behind for lack of scoring. He's behind for lack of doubling, hence that disparity.
Come on.
Meanwhile, the opposite could be said for Adon. Not quite finding the scoring, but consistent enough on the big numbers, and then clinical enough on the smaller ones. Going 27 and 30 for those first 2 leg wins. 27 with the darts, 30 against.
140.
Shane should throw an 18s here for a start. He won't, but he should. But he won't. But he should. But he didn't.
Straight darts. 60.
But he should. Nice ton there from
100.
Adon. A little bit of a flyer on the third dart, but the first 2 beautifully grouped there. In and just above that treble. So first crack at it here for Adon, 98. What's it going to be? 78 remaining, treble 18 for double 12. Or treble 20 for double 9, because it's City League and you can go your own way. Oh, okay. Good man. Wanted the 54.
52.
2 in the end. Don't like going for 20s from 66. Ugh. It's been a rough few days here in the booth with the math awareness, I will tell you.
10, 30.
Treble 3, really close to the treble 19, but far enough away. Double 16 it's going to be for a 3-0 lead. Double 8.
No.
1-1-8 now for Shane.
38.
So Don will return with 8. With that first start from Shane, finding the big 5.
Can't hit it. 6. That's 31.
Just struggling to crawl over the line here.
First start.
There we go.
Nice starts, man.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Don getting there again here. 3-0 early lead. It's not like Shane's been out of it. Just not putting it in when it needs to happen. Chances come, chances go.
No.
I think that was a Fleetwood Mac song, if I recall correctly.
11.
Chances come and chances go. Right? Isn't that how that song goes? You double no. I don't know. Troubles always happen when you're bustin'. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot. I promised long ago I would never sing on stream anymore. My bad. Wonder if YouTube will come in and censor that out later. That'd be helpful.
85. 71.
Well, in each of these legs, I believe Shane has had looks at a double. Perhaps not the
76.
last one, but tons of missed doubles between the first and the second legs here, where the power scoring was just incredible. And again, even that leg 3 scoring,
Oh, come on.
putting in the big numbers there.
78.
I mean, Shane's first 9 average here, 65 compared to Adon's 50. Huge disparity there, but it's just not translating into legs.
60.
Could it translate to a leg this time here? Oh no. Well, that ton is
100.
not going to make Shane's task any easier, though he could still be first into range here. Now it's going to have to be with the treble. Could have still happened. Could have left the 153 with a 60 on the last start. 26, however, not going to get it done. Adon now here looking to take the advantage in the leg and the match.
What?
Oof. Yikes.
60, 76.
Going for 19s with that third dart, finding himself
86,
just
91.
postal codes over.
$61.
Again, just on the 7 side of that 719 wedge on the treble area. So how's he going to play it? Adon here. All right, 70 remaining, 20 for the bullseye. That would be one sexy 95. 20 for the bullseye.
Come on.
Oh, he wanted 18s for 16. I don't know if that was just disrespect
49.
or just some math unawareness.
Okay.
Let off the hook in the end. 132 is not going to go. 129 remaining. 126 remaining.
Jeez.
106.
That's 27.
26 there.
No, that's 26. Sorry.
Hopefully
All right.
Shane knows how to do some score correction if we just see this bad boy go yellow. Unless he's trying to figure it out, which he might be doing.
Oh.
Shane, hit your score. Tap your 27, and you'll be able to edit it. There you go. All right.
$14.
Okay, 20, 36.
Not a fan of. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, it's 106. Yeah, 98. No matter what you're potentially bogeying on a big single miss. There he goes. Done.
Right on, man.
Outside
Thank you,
single. Double. For the match.
Good look at it. I know.
Man,
It's
you know,
frustrating.
the numbers there, that was just
I've
a
been-
just a funky
Yeah, I
pace
was,
to the game.
Practicing it.
There's a summary. Yeah, look at that. 65 first 9 there. For Shane, just not able to get over the line. The double chances, they came and they went. And Don was clinical enough getting over the line there. So let's see. I think the other semifinal match is all wrapped up. So at this point, I think we just need to let Don take a little break here. Let's take a look at the standings here. See where we're at again. So we see Shane now creeping up here. Was not in this top 5 when we started this tournament. So good on him for climbing up there. These matches in. And so coming up, it's going to be at 1 seed, as always, a perennial finalist, Don Mojica, going up against Neiman Hasida, if this will refresh. There we go. Beautiful. All right, going to put some music on, going to coordinate with these players, and we will be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Well, buddy,
Yeah, good luck and all the best, mate.
to you.
Thanks. Uh, 85.
$45.
Oops.
Well, there it was. I didn't unmute myself. Of course. Yep. Oh.
Oh.
Congar in the chat trying to
42.
trying to help me out. Listen, it wouldn't. You couldn't call it City League, could you? You couldn't call it City League
45.
if someone didn't have to do that. You know, I'm so caught up on sliding the desktop audio down. You know, getting that slick little feature going.
Yeah. 97.
Shelby Beer, am I right?
Good shot.
Yeah, thanks.
It's so frustrating. Oh my goodness, it's frustrating.
66.
Oh well. And that's what I'm talking about. I was just saying I do like 9 things in between matches. I need to cut that down to 1. There is a way for me to automate this stuff. I just need to read more OBS
24.
software documentation that I don't really want to do.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, just a 26 with 2
26.
trebles there for a Don.
No. No. 27.
Mm. 41.
Not the best start. 5 visits in for these players. Even with some math awareness potential here. Looking for a 59 if he's not getting in trouble. Got to go to the 19s here.
59.
He does. Good man. 167, leaving himself on a finish. Congress saying these are 2 very vocal players when things are going right.
60.
Yeah, you'll hear them more than some others, but less than others still. You know, it's funny. I've actually never played a match under these conditions, which is a broadcast booth that isn't that doesn't have live audio in the conference call.
100.
So all the matches I play on live stream have a broadcast booth, but the broadcast booth is in the players' ears. Their audio is coming through. It's like everything I'm saying right now that Don and Neiman would be hearing as they're trying to throw this stuff. But that gives me the liberty, like I feel, I'm able to be a little bit more vocal, like say just a little bit more like during a throw or after a throw, because I feel like it's not going to like, put my opponent off, because like the broadcast booth is just talking over all this stuff. And so if I just do like a quick little like, oh Matt, you suck, that's not like breaking up any calm, mentally like focused environment for any players on those casts. So I don't know how I'd handle that transition into this, what I would consider maybe like a slightly more sterile environment. Can you work it down for the opening leg?
No. 16.
Well, he'll go ahead and help us out. He'll say, listen, Matt, I know the dart's coming a little bit late. You don't need to wait to see it. I'll just say no, and that way you know.
Oh.
I think that's 24 scored, so it's not that bad. It should be 52 left.
54.
Pretty sure that's not 68 remaining.
Come on. 34.
Yep. I was sitting there wondering about some of that math. Again, Adon 10 off. The 10's carrying a 1 or something, becoming an
check.
Achilles
Good
heel.
Good shot.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow, I was wrong.
He threw at the double, but that doesn't
Wow.
mean he had a shot at the double. So it was a single
Good
8,
shot.
I think, and he did want to go 18. Or I don't know. I can't remember what happened there. It was 24, and it was 6. Right, it was 56 left or 50. 52 left. 52 left. He thought he had 54.
Yeah,
Right, 52
it was
left.
hard, it was
I was saying
sharp.
with 12 for tops. He went 10. I think he was 42 to 32. Oh, boy. Congress suggesting it's easier to forget that you're on cast. I assume you mean
What do you
the
want?
photo matches to treat those like it's uncast. Because my default is well, I don't know what my default is these days anymore. My
45?
default is not playing darts. Let's just call a spade, shall we? My default is not throwing a dart. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of it.
16.
But when you're trying to revolutionize the darts world with technology, and you're trying to create a market in a new country, it just
85.
doesn't leave a lot of time to get good yourself. Is how I sleep at night. That's what I tell myself, at least. It's not me, it's the children who are wrong. Really would love to see a first dart at the 19s here from
7.
Adon. See if he can try to set up a 104, have the wherewithal to the 19s, 20s, 25. Ooh, maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, no! He said it set up perfectly. Could have gone 1925 to set up 167 there. Adon, no. You need 5 more, brother. Yeah, Congra commiserating, saying he's barely thrown it all this year either. Yeah, it comes and goes, and I think that it's okay to kind of lose that motivation. Would have liked a 63 attempt there from Neiman.
44.
Oh, no, I guess it wouldn't have made a difference. It's 310 or 350, not 330. That draws the line. But yeah, it's
97.
just just especially with just like just how
Yeah,
everything
thanks.
is going these years. At this point, we can spread it across 2 now. It's just difficult to get motivated for anything, for any reason. There's some math awareness. 18 first starts from 128. I like that from Adon. I appreciate that from Adon.
58.
So outside of bullseye play here, the 236, 235 could have played a 65. But as it is, going to have to be a treble. I think he might have found it.
100.
He did.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Oh no, another miss. But can Adon do the same recovery? He can't. Oh, you figure he might have already been thinking about that bullseye, reminiscing on his 70 recovery from earlier. Not this time though, sir. 66 remaining. Don't like that one. Don't like that at all with your third dart. Second dart, absolutely 16s from 66 to leave the bullseye finish. 1 dart in hand, 10s or 14s, 36 or 24. 136 isn't going to go though.
16.
So Don potentially fortunate not to leave that 18, but we'll see. Tops 2 of them. 1 at double 10. I don't think so. Nope.
30.
I can only imagine what I would have done if he had pulled that dart and said game shot. Thank you, Adon, for not doing that. I think it's going to be 16 for tops with that first one. It is Neiman for the break.
No.
Again, appreciate it, Neiman.
56.
Giving me the old no, letting me know before I got to wait to see the dart go in. Because I hear it, because I hear the dart go in. So it's like, hear the dart go in, Neiman immediately says no, and then I see the dart go in. Help me out with the booth pace for sure. All right, so we're on throw here through 2. What are these stats like now? All right, climbing a little bit maybe here. Surprisingly low scoring. I'm pretty shocked to see just one low ton apiece through 2 legs. How tidy have those legs been? I haven't been paying. Not great, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Yeah, Congress saying now it's tough to get more than 5 minutes into a practice session without getting bored.
16.
For me, it's less an issue of boredom because, like, I really do. I will carve out like 10, 15, 20 minutes of my day
really bounced out.
multiple times
26.
for dedicated practice time, and I'm sitting there and I want to do it, and I've got a thing to work on, and for me, it's similar to getting bored, but it's not like I lose interest. It's that I lose focus.
45 and 60. 60. Yeah. Adam.
26, right?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Okay. And you first. You first draw 85. Yeah. Adam.
Yes.
So is the score?
Yeah,
Are the scores wrong
you-
here? Because I have 16, 26 for Don.
Yeah.
So y'all can just hit the score to correct.
It's thinking right now. There you go.
Yeah. Correct. Okay.
Not sure how this keeps happening. I'll have to come back and watch these and figure out what the
Okay.
pace is for these scoring mishaps. If it's a double score or what, because it genuinely could not be easier to correct a score here on Darts Atlas.
16.
I think the issue is just a matter of identifying where it went off the rails.
Ah. 45.
That was a 41 from Adon, which I will correct. It was a 41, Adon.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I thought I would have gotten that in before Neiman threw his first. My apologies.
16.
And that miss score, that 41, 45,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many
16.
times I've done that. And it's like, you're not even doing math at that point. You're just like 220s and something to the other side. And I really think you just brain fart on like which side did I just like throw on. And I'll think that like the 1 is the 5 and the 5 is the 1. And
100.
and especially when I get into the groove, it's actually
Nice.
weird. It's like
Thank
when I'm
you.
throwing extra good and like extra in the zone, I will just really blank out just like from when the last dart leaves my hand to walking up to put in my score.
No.
I don't know, for some reason I just
45.
say that's 45.
1.
Mhm.
Now, would like 1920 bull here.
No.
But these players don't really care much for what I like or what I
7.
want, do they?
Oh, no.
Finding ones like it's his job. Round of 7 for Neiman.
$44.
Mhm.
60 to get into range. I think he's done it with the first.
81.
Unfortunate third dart there from Neiman.
Yes, thanks.
After those first two, he definitely fancied at least a ton. Should have been on 124 here. Meanwhile, it's a Don. 64 remaining. Will he go 14s? He does.
Oh,
Doesn't find it. 13 for tops now. Ooh.
60, 79, 80, 90 shot.
What? Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Why do they just I think everybody hates me. I think Q League, even though I'm the person who created it, I still think it's a big
84.
conspiracy against me. I'm pretty convinced about that. Even there from 63, one to the 13s to leave 24 for his next visit. Unfortunately, missed high to the single 4.
$18.
Robert in the chat, thanks for thanking me for doing the broadcast. Loving watching these guys duke it out. Always happy to provide the entertainment. Congra saying someone should get Laser a beer. Congra, I don't know
Yeah, check.
if there's
Second
enough
round.
beer
Good shot.
in the
Yes,
world.
thanks.
Well, tidy there for Neiman. Getting across the line. What was that? Day 26. Okay. Okay. How is he looking here? Wow. Holy moly. We look at that. 57.0 average
45.
for both on the nose. I mean, that's how we get a bunch of holds, right? That's where we're at. It's a Don with the darts here. Neiman through first. Hold.
16.
Whoops. That's the layer I meant to turn off.
$45.
$22.
$45.
Mhm.
So, FYI, Pizza Hut offering a heart-shaped pizza today, so that's cool.
58.
Just checking in on our photo Slack, our online league I play in. One of the league managers, a surgeon.
60.
Spoiler alert coming up for qTour. Excuse me, Q School. Oh, the Qs, all the Qs. And we'll be on with our conspiracy theories for the darts next week for Q Talk. But Q School,
42.
no affiliation. Though I'm quite sure we had the idea first, but it's fine. Big Kirk Shepard fans here. The surgeon, huge Kirk Shepard fan here. Kirk Shepard, I think,
40.
claiming his tour card. I don't know if this is the first. We're doing like multiple days, I think, of stage 2 of Q School here. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm reading this right, yep, Kirk Shepard getting in there.
Oh,
Good on him.
81.
And if you haven't listened to Kirk's recent interview, and I mean recent, like the last week, maybe a week and a half on the Weekly Darts Cast. Go check it out. Listen on Spotify and other things that I don't care about. WeeklyDartsCast.com, at WeeklyDartsCast on Twitter. Kirk Shepard, joining the Pro Tour for 2021.
57.
And sorry, Robert, just checking in on the Slack right now. Just saw your message a little while ago. So all these matches will always be on the City League YouTube. If you subscribe and get your notifications on your phone, you'll get a notification every time we go live. And I think when we schedule streams as well, for the most part, all these events are going to be pre-scheduled at least a day, if not several days in advance. On our YouTube channel. I mean, ideally a week, right? So qTours will be scheduled weeks and weeks and weeks in advance with the previews here. YouTube.com/City League Darts is how you can get it, or watch.cityleaguedarts.com, which will also highlight our cable TV broadcasting schedule, which is dormant for now, but we'll be picking up at some point in the future. When and why and how, I have not yet determined. But I've got other things in the works here, just as Neiman has leg 4 in the works here. Break a throw. So that's the first break so far of the match. Neiman taking the advantage here with a 22 darter. Tidy, tidy, tidy. Not quite the 16 he threw in the last match, but we'll take it. Still not yet pushing the 60s here. Interestingly enough, Neiman's average overall tremendously more than 5% higher than his first 9. Meanwhile, Adon dead even between the two of those. Frustrated with those misses left, Adon.
35.
Cargraw giving a +1 to the Shepard interview. I'm pretty sure that was Burton DeWitt giving that one. I think Burton's got a little fan crush on Kirk Shepard, as does the surgeon.
$30.
Rob saying Neiman wants this one. He's certainly throwing like it. Mike Gilligan from qTour and Q League saying he's also not a fan of the good darts, just the camaraderie. Just throw the darts and let's see where the chips fall.
60.
Meanwhile, Robert saying he got over his math awareness with actual kind of printed out check down sheets up on the wall. And he would reference that after the first start.
No.
And what I recommend is the tic-tac-toe trainer in Darts Atlas, where you're playing tic-tac-toe, and the way you take a square is by checking out the target in 3 darts. And what it does is, for example, you might need to check out 27, right? You might have a square, you need to hit 27, and you'll spend 15 minutes throwing at 27 against your opponent, and then might be throwing at it too, and you'll get locked into this rhythm of like, okay, 27, I know I either want to go 11 for double 8, 3 for double 12, or whatever, and then you also get locked into the misses, how you handle if it's high, if it's low.
61.
In tic-tac-toe, you can take the time to kind of think through that, and because you're targeting the same thing every time for minutes and minutes and minutes, that pattern gets ingrained in your head.
140. Thank you.
That process of, even if it's, 78, for example, right? That process of like treble 18, miss into the single, 20 tops, or treble 18, miss into the 4, so you have 70 left and 20 bullseye. That was 78. So the 72. Anyway, right? Just all these patterns. You can do these things 30 times, and the next time you're up at 27, all that stuff is going to come back. You're going to remember it.
60.
at repetition, or just do what I did, which is like be a degenerative poker player in college and spend 10 hours a day on the table and just learn all the most insane mental math and pot odds and implied odds and reverse implied odds, and be able to do
40.
that math against the pot size, the bet value, on the fly in a pot limit 08 game. Compared to that, checking down from 350 or around the high 300s seems
59.
pretty pedestrian.
$81.
76-75 here, but Adon with the advantage to break back. It'd be critical to get this game back on throw. 20 for tops here. I do like 16s from 76. Hit that treble, leave the Mensur. Tops. Wow. I don't know. The pacing seemed a little bit rushed there. It was a really, really well thrown dart. Can't fault the outcome there. 75, another good example, right? 17s for 24, miss it into the single, 18s for tops. That's a pattern. If you can just get super confident on the 75s by playing that tic-tac-toe game. Requires 2 players, but it's worth it. Double 12 is inside. Double 6 here for Neiman.
No.
Oh, yikes. Woof. Not good.
63.
Double 10 to punish. It's got to go. Good marker. Good marker.
Come on.
Yes.
Third dart.
Goes back and uses the first one. Back on throw here. So what do? We went hold, break.
Sure,
Now it's down to hold to bring this back to even. Otherwise, it's going to be Neiman for the match.
100.
Still just below that 60 area.
Okay, congrats.
22 and 27 there for the last 2 legs. A little bit higher overall than I think I would have expected from these players. And given Neiman's last match, again, throwing like a 70 average, you wonder if it is just full-blown stream jitters potentially on his side of the board. Wouldn't be surprised and certainly wouldn't fault him for it. We've got to have a maximum here. No maximum for Adon. It was super duper on.
No doubts.
It was
Thank you.
super duper on. Interesting philosophical
16?
chat in the chat right now about the merits of social banter and whatnot on the board. The way I think about it is, I think that there are an infinite number of darting environments. You've got it's not infinite. There's maybe 5 or 10, but it seems like a lot. So you've got the darts bar kind of raucous, whatever environment, which is really a
43.
bar with darts as the social activity. You've got tournaments, competitions where everyone is there to just throw competitively,
43.
right? Like probably the chalker, like silence is expected, on the Aki. And there's some in-betweens, right? Rec leagues and stuff like that. Maybe some of the team format stuff where, yes, you're out there competing and maybe you're paying a little bit of money to play, but the expectation is that it's a chance to meet people, kind of get to know folks in your community. All these different environments have their own kind of
45.
standard of conduct, code of conduct, I guess. So I think it's always it's a kind of task. It's up to you as a potentially new player into an environment, I think, to kind of weigh out, like assess, balance what that dynamic really is, how that balance exists, or how that balance is achieved. And then that remains the struggle of the coordinators. Ooh, great third dart there from Adon, finding 57. And that's always a struggle for coordinators too, right? To determine or try to decide like what's the environment they're trying to set up.
Thank you, buddy.
You know, what do they want to be? Because you can't cater to everyone all the time. It's just not going to happen. But a lot of people are very afraid of pissing anyone off.
No,
Not me, but others. Oh, single 3 there for Adon. 15 for tops. Oh, wait, no, it's not 15 for tops. I can't do math. So 45 remaining. So either 5 or 13.
Nine, 10.
Yeah, Robert bringing up another good point in the chat. You know, I've talked about physical environments, and he's saying, well, online's a different thing. Yeah, yep, another completely new beast. So much. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, that's a whole different dynamic.
60.
Done. What? Did I just miss a throw or something here? No, I guess Neiman did well. Neiman is that far back. Okay. No concerns on the players here.
16.
All right, so Don here, 32 to stay alive. He's going to have at least 3 more at it. Heck of a first start. Yeah. Right, certainly.
Yeah.
All right, lastly decider time here. Woo!
Do you mind? Do you mind?
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah.
Good luck.
Look at this. Nothing in the averages once again. As we get into this last league decider. 0.3 between them after 6 legs. Let's see how this goes.
$45.
$45.
Yeah, so the other issues with the online stuff is just like the pacing and stuff. And you have to balance like how much of your opponent do you want to listen to and being able to hear their darts go in. So you know if they've thrown 3, maybe you feel comfortable kind of going up and throwing yours versus waiting for the score to get entered and seeing on your scoreboard. And yeah, just again, that whole dynamic, kind of you're responsible for letting your opponent know when it's their turn and not talking over it, but sometimes that's tough because of ambient noise and you don't have like bar music and stuff to kind of drown out other sounds. So just get me back into a bar, please.
24.
Trouble with a third dart from Adon there, but not the trouble he wanted.
Yeah.
No, jeez. I was totally waiting for a 140 call there from Neiman. Yeah, the third dart, it was like the first or second that was in the treble bed. I really thought the third dart found it too. My goodness, for those 3 well thrown. Yeah, pretty surprised to not hear 140 there. Cross saying he takes such an effort to not distract his own self. He has a walking path behind the Aki, specific path on the floor that generates the least amount of creaks in the floorboards or no creaks in the floorboards, so as to not be put off by any external senses. And man, dude, so for me, I have a window in my office, which is my Aki, to the driveway, and it like for 4 hours during the day, the sun comes down and reflects off of the hood of our car and comes right into this. And that includes at like 5 or 6 p.m. when I'm trying to warm up for matches. I like to warm up in the dark. I like to just like feel out my throw and feel my arm and actually not engage my eyes so much early when I'm just getting going. But the light that comes in from the window like goes up against me and then casts a shadow
44.
beside the wall that like my face is kind of pointing at when I'm throwing, and so like my arm coming back and going forward like creates this movement in the light, and it's just like I almost can't even practice during that time. I just like can't get over that.
Udac.
112 for Neiman. Nobody would be surprised to see him do it. But we would be surprised now. But it doesn't matter with Adon sitting on that 166. I don't know how he got there, so I can't do too much admonishment, unfortunately.
38.
So Neiman will have a shot at the 74 for the match. And Adon will apply some pressure to that. Pressure on the 74. Neiman to rob Adon of his third consecutive qTour championship. To put a new face to a title here. Neiman Asita 174, treble 14 for double 16, I believe is a target. Oh yeah, one down. One to go. Might have been checking up to make sure that was in fact in the trouble bed before shooting his next target. Double 16 for the match and for qTour number 3. Very tight. One more chance.
No.
Woof. 24 remaining after a beautiful first start. Nerves
50.
getting in the way there. Adon with a chance for his third consecutive title. What will it be? 10s or 14s? I suspect 10s. I think 14s is my hipster pick there. Then again, maybe it's 20s. I don't even know. I think it's 18. I don't know if that's 48 or 24 scored or 16 or 8. I think it's 48 for 18.
I believe that's 30, 48, 18 left.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, there we go. So it's double 9. 2 match darts here.
No!
Neiman will have a chance. Good job on the third to set it up for Adon there,
30, 48.
if I had a betting opportunity on this, I would like Neiman for 24 here for qTour number 3. I can't tell if I heard one enter the board really high. No, I don't think he's thrown yet. Oh no, just like Adon, taking the time to, or no, that wasn't even first start too, taking the time to compose, and then just throwing way tight. Oh no, Madhouse. Double 1.
No.
Back to 24, Adon, 3 clear at double 4. Ooh, who's going to get over the line? Not Adon in 1, but Adon in 2. There will be no new winners today on the qTour.
Thank you, buddy.
No,
Yeah.
no please, no thank you. That's it. Again, another outrageously close matchup here between these two players. Again, hardly anything in any single one of these numbers. Well-deserved last leg decider. Just, Neiman so close. Undoubtedly, he will get there one of these days. But today just did not happen to be that day. We'll take one more look at the bracket here. As we see, there it is, Adon with that 4-3 victory over Neiman in the finals. So right now on the schedule, it does say that there's a qTour next Sunday. I do believe that will be postponed to the following Sunday. We're going to have a different special broadcast going on for the Bang Average League playoffs. So if you tuned in yesterday, you caught a couple of those Bang Average League matches. So we were doing the playoffs for both the A and B leagues there coming up this coming Sunday. February 21st, again, instead of qTour number 4. So we'll get that one rescheduled, and we'll be here, most of the day on Saturday with some of these broadcasts, or Sunday. Also coming up, the Quarantine League playoffs. So we're getting all those things set. We're looking to have a really nice lineup for y'all on Wednesday and I believe Thursday as well, and probably next Saturday. So again, all those will be posted here on the State League YouTube page, where you can always subscribe and get notifications for all the new matches that we schedule, as well as when we're going live at youtube.com/cityleaguedarts. So as always, thank y'all in the chat, especially Congra, for calling out the audio mishaps. They're hopefully going to happen less and less, but they will continue to happen undoubtedly. And just as always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting with us, y'all. Always makes my time a lot better here in the booth. And can't wait to do it again in a few days' time. Cheers. Oh, and turn off your water at the main and drain your pipes if you're in Austin. Pro tip. Let me know if you have any questions about it. I've been looking into it a whole lot. Cheers.